Tell us about your first big break.
Wow, that's a great question. I like that you asked that. My first big break came from a director by the name of Alan Parker,
Alan Parker.
and I got the opportunity to represent and star with Nicolas Cage and
This
Matthew Modine.
this guy?
That's him. And the movie that he directed was called Birdy, and that was my first film where I got to rescue Nicolas Cage from a war situation.
What? So was Nicolas Cage at the time like a list celebrity already, or was he
I
up and
don't know if
coming?
I'd call him an A-lister, but he was. It was his first big production ever.
Wow, that he is super young right there.
Yes.
Wow.
Matthew Modine, great actor, went on to do major things. Nick, since he comes from the Coppola family, that's why he didn't
Like
have so much of a problem getting in. He's a relative.
Frank Coppola family.
Is his, let's see, what is he? Is his, I'm not sure the
It's his uncle.
relation.
It's his uncle.
It's his uncle, and Talia Shire is his aunt, who plays Rocky's wife.
Oh wow.
So, being connected to that, you have a great opportunity to succeed in acting. Plus, Nick Cage is a very strange individual.
He's worse at partying than Charlie Sheen.
I thought Charlie Sheen is the worst of all.
He used to call Charlie Sheen up when Charlie Sheen didn't want to go out and force him to go out and party with him. It's in the documentary.
Oh wow.
So this guy is a bigger partier
He's-
than Charlie Sheen was.
I heard he also was selling off all of his memorabilia and a lot of things to kind of keep
Yeah.
up. Is that true?
I would assume, but I'll tell you one thing about Nick is it's funny how that was in 1978, something around there. I think we did Birdy.
No, 84.
84.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Even better. Okay, 1984. And I don't know how many years later, me moving to LA, and then I got into the fitness business and so forth because you needed something when you weren't doing Fresh Prince or In Living Color and the different shows that I got an opportunity to work on. I ended up being Nicolas Cage's personal trainer.
Oh no way.
And he has a beautiful home off of Beechwood in Hollywood by the Hollywood sign. And he has rooms of such amazing art of
Like this?
like that. That's a great example right there. But the rooms of Gothic and so forth, he had one room that were all gang, member, Crips and Bloods, with bloods on the characters, amazing individual he is. Nicolas Cage.
Was that the only movie you did with him?
That was the only movie I did with Nicolas Cage, yes. That was basically, like I said, my big break. I was running nightclubs in L.A.
Did you do theater anymore after that film?
Let's see. Yes, I did. I produced a one-man show on Louis Armstrong. And I taught everybody about the jazz, yeah. At a theater in Hollywood, I think it was probably in Hollywood, called the Maskers Cabaret, where you could have a show and enjoy the meal.
Oh, nice.
And that was an amazing experience.
That's kind of coming back right now.
So you
that
think-
type of a
Do you think he was? Do you think he
Entertainment.
was treated wrongly by the black community?
Louis Armstrong?
Yeah.
I didn't find out that much of that kind of research. I did find out how much whites treated him, and he left this country because of that
Yeah.
to go to Europe, and they treated him pretty bad there too. So he just came back. But growing up in the New Orleans jazz circuit and things like that,
What a
had to
wonderful
be
world,
really,
huh?
yeah. Oh, what a wonderful world!
Because they would say that he was, doing the smile and all that. Like, what would they call him? Not Jim Crow,
We
but
call it stepping fetching.
Yes,
you
so
know
they
what I
would call
mean.
him that kind of-
Cheesing and cheesing. But this man, he was an amazing individual.
yeah.
To be able to still smile and overcome. Yeah.
I'm a trumpet player, so I read a lot about him. A lot of the old time jazz guys that were like Clark. These guys, they had nothing. They had like trumpets without the buttons on the top of the valves, and these guys were incredible musicians. And I was just, since you did him, I was wondering if you did a deep dive into.
You would swear that I could play the trumpet
Yeah.
when I did him. You know what I mean? What was amazing was people didn't realize why he wore, or why he always had a handkerchief.
Why?
You know why he always had a handkerchief?
No.
Because he had to wipe the sweat away.
Oh.
So
Wow.
if you're an actor and you're performing and you're not sweating, are you going to use the handkerchief? So what I started doing after certain shows, I started wearing thermal underwear underneath my tuxedos so I would sweat.
Interesting. That's very interesting. What other movies did you do, Maurice?
I was running a nightclub, many nightclubs in L.A., the security, and a gentleman walked in who I couldn't believe how little he was because you look larger than life on the screen, and it was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, my God.
So
I love that guy.
Yeah, and we connected, like, right there, and he put me in his film, Lionheart. We did some blood sport.
Oh, nice. You did Bloodsport
And
too.
yes, but that's a whole another story because Frank Dukes, who the story was about,
Yeah.
falsified a lot of things.
Oh, shoot.
Of I'm a vet, Vietnam vet. He wasn't even born then.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of had controversy, but it did put Jean-Claude Van Damme
Tom,
on the
can you
move.
pull up the Lionheart snippet of Maurice?
So kind of like Tropic Thunder, like the guy with the hooks,
That was hysterical.
right? He said, "Oh, I did this. I needed.
Yeah.
He didn't even go."
I grew up with this guy. I mean, this guy was my idol. It was because of him I started doing karate.
Wow.
I started doing splits on 2 chairs because of his movies. Yeah. I mean, this
Oh,
guy.
yeah, my karate background. Oh, yeah, Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do a lot of other styles. You needed, the kicks and things like that and so forth. That's why I made Jean-Claude Van Damme so famous. He wasn't a competitor. He wasn't a Chuck Norris. He wasn't a Bruce Lee or any of them.
But,
he
yeah.
he was a ballet dancer.
Yeah,
So a
yeah.
ballet dancer has some of the most beautiful flexibility. I used to be a dancer myself, and it was out-toed. When you do martial arts, it's in-toed.
I
So
think
what's your philosophy on the, like, because when I did Tai Chi from 79 on, and we were always taught to try to keep both feet on the ground because once you lift one up, you're 50% off balance. Now, with the kicks in Taekwondo, do they have that philosophy?
No.
So it's
It'd be more, you better have the same balance on one foot that you do on two. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In Korea, they have rock soldiers, and they will study a punch or a technique for 2 years or more till they master that to go to the next, to the next, to the next.
Do you remember this part?
Oh, yeah.
There. Oh, that's not you yet. Not yet.
Have you already seen me in this?
We have.
Oh, you have? My buddies, they always tease me, man, because they knew how I was built right there.
There
See,
you go.
boy, look at that young guy.
This is many years ago, huh?
Yeah, see, he really, he looked out for me.
is that you with the cameo haircut?
You want to use our phone?
That's funny, Larry Blackman.
Go
Huh?
someplace.
That's you, that guy?
Yeah.
No, I'm the buff guy in the back.
Okay.
You're going to see I'm going to threaten him. They took a lot of my fight scenes because actors have egos, and you're not going to have some guy who looks a certain way, whether it be Jean-Claude or Al Pacino or Tom Cruise. They make sure the cast do not have any attention drawn to them that takes away from their stardom. See that good-looking guy right there? Yeah. Today's your lucky day, punk. One of my favorite lines.
Hey, man, you want to use the phone?
That's incredible.
They even say I was listening to somebody on Joe Rogan. I think it was Ethan Hawke, and he was saying that certain actors count the lines in the script if there's 2 guys at the top, and if one has more than the other, they'll say he's got 2 more lines than me. Give me 2 more lines.
Interesting. Ethan Hawke, he's an amazing actor as well.
Maurice, you also did a Batman movie, right?
Yes, I worked with the incredible director, Joel Schumacher, amazing director. Had worked with Jim Carrey on In Living Color, and now got to work with him again, playing an amazing role as a Joker. Amazing.
Riddler.
And then Batman Forever,
No, but Riddler he played.
the Riddler,
Yeah.
correct. And Tommy Lee Jones, oh my God, it's Two-Face, and then Nicole Kidman, who's an amazing actress.
Oh,
and
yeah.